Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more, you guessed it, Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Rügen. This is not Rügen, this is Creta, or Crete, which we're currently trying to take to have a little place in the sun for ourselves. But this is Rügen over here. We are going for a custom achievement. We called it, well, bisaVCI called it the Empress Pirates. What we have to do is we have to grab 2 achievements. We have to grab even better than Piet Heyn, which requires us to privateer a treasure fleet and get at least 100 ducats out of it. And we have to grab AAA Credit, where we have to take on another nation's debt for at least 1,000 ducats. Technically, I have 1,000 ducats right now. It's rare that we have money, so I kind of need to, check into that. We've always been making 38 ducats from trade. That feels high. Maybe I'm wrong, but that feels high. Huh, interesting. Might be a loading into the game kind of thing. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, taking on another nation's debt requires a great power action, which we are. But we'd have to find somebody that actually has 1,000 ducats in debt, which might not currently exist. But let's have a quick check. There must be a great power action. Take on foreign debt. A bunch of people whose debt we could take on. How much debt is? No, 300 ducats. Sunda. No, nobody cares. How about VJ though? That's also 300 ducats. That's a no. Surely somebody big, right? The Mamluks? No, that's not even debt. You call that debt? England? Nah. International debt of not enough. I mean, sure, I could click through all of these, but I doubt that people like Provence are gonna have a huge amount of debt. Just because they can't take giant loans at once. And there's a limit to the amount of loans they can take anyway, so yeah. Yeah, this list does not seem, but we have to keep an eye on that because I do want to start looking at completing our campaign. It's been a while, like about 50 episodes in, so it's about time. Now, I believe the treasure fleet thing, I mean, this one we just have to wait for somebody to have enough debt for us to be able to do that. But also there's the treasure fleet thing. And treasure fleets, as far as I know, are only sent out from gold. So gold income of colonial nations is not taxed or anything, but it accumulates and then sent off as a treasure fleet. There's a bunch of gold over here, but this is not Spanish yet, so there won't be any treasure fleets. And then there's a bit in the South Americas, but this seems tough. I mean, I don't remember or know how exactly the mechanics work. It might be that these treasure fleets just accumulate. They do accumulate for a while. Just question is how high they accumulate. So will a single tiny gold province also produce a treasure fleet after... a big treasure fleet after a while? I don't know. Because then if we were to privateer, say, the Caribbean, which we can or should be able to soon, or, like Seville or something, then we might be able to get that thing going. Now, speaking of treasure, no, we just took this. We've started to core this land over here. There's no... I don't believe I can privateer without having cores. So it's going to be a moment. Well, let's get to our war against the Cretans here. Which, we are having, I suppose. I think we pieced everybody else out, right? Except for the Kniggets on Rhodos. Now, I do feel like at least blockading the Kniggets would be prudent, right? What kind of fleet do I have here? I have galleys. Yeah, sure. The Venetian fleet is essentially dead, so I don't mind sending everybody. Oops. Leaves the coalition and I detach. Would I just detach all the galleys? Of course. Of course I did. Just give me these galleys here. still don't understand why they would use the C key on other things than the confirm key binding. Do we still need this around? We had these to block somebody from getting into Rügen. I just forget who. Must have been Ragusa, right? We pieced out. Are we still fighting folks other than the 10,000 Kniggets? No. No, it's only the Kniggets left. So we can grab our dudes over here, go back to cash money making, not hunt pirates, privateer the channel, please. Same goes for you. Privateer the channel, please. We're gonna have, once we take Venice, Crete, we're gonna have a bit of a question at our hands. That question being, do we actually want to privateer the Ottoman or not? Not privateer, the other privateer. Raid the Ottoman. Because once we start raiding them, they're gonna hate us a ton. Even more than they hate us now. And any sort of peace is just out of the question. I would like to be protected from them somehow. But that just might not be a thing we can do. And I do want money. I like money. So we have a lot of spy network on the Swedish, but not a lot of actual room to make claims here. I'm just gonna make a bunch. Well, 2 apparently, and come home. No need to make more there. It's not gonna give us any decent value at all. So let's not. I feel like I have too many fleets going around. Ooh, speaking of global trade, I saw, while loading into the game, that Volgast has been receiving the institution, knowledge sharing from some other German, like Lübeck or somebody. Oh, we can check, right? Yeah, Lübeck. And they'll have it soon. Volgast actually does kind of like us, so we should get a nearby friendly bonus once Volgast has embraced. I don't think they even need to embrace, right? It just needs to be present in the province. Just cool. Now, Lübeck itself is not really, has not accrued a lot of global trade, so I don't know if it's actually going to be faster than, say, Zeeland here, but it's certainly something we should keep an eye on. Now, what about this war? I don't think we have need to try and land on Rodos here. I'd kind of be unfortunate. Okay, coffee plant. Interesting question would be, can we piece out we can piece out the Kniggets. Very nice. We even have some individual war score. Vassalize! No. I might be able to ask for war reps, not quite. But once we're ready with the Venetians, we might just be able to just get a little bit more money out of these. And in doing so, we'd be able to piece out the Venetians easier. And I really don't want to do a naval landing onto 10 folks. I'm not about to build marines or anything. That just seems like it would be a mistake, wouldn't it? Now, how about Stralsund here? You have global trade, so we should see a very good spread. Okay, nearby port neighboring province. It doesn't even need to be friendly. It seems to be a very good thing. I think I'm gonna even turn on the spread edict here. At only 80% bonus that we had right now, another 33 is actually not terrible. So let's have it. Could once again become Defender of the Faith, but I should instead be looking into spending money to make money, right? That's what we do around here. So 15 ducats from Temple is okay. Still don't believe in that Vilna marketplace, really. Maybe I'm greedy, but it doesn't feel right. Königsberg's actually close to being interesting, though. As is Rügen. They're not Atagabage. Pretty bad, but not like Atagabage. What about something like this? It's okay. But these manufacturers are going to take a while to pay off. Especially then Vilna. Not utterly happy with that. What about... None of these are interesting, right? All these new ones. Nah. I mean, sure. Statewide governing cost might actually be a thing, because we're way over our governing capacity. Maybe we should consider that, honestly. Let's have a look. Economy, no. Country. Can I see states, territories? Can I see the capacity they're eating? I cannot. But I can look for development and assume that the ones with high development are going to eat a lot of capacity. So Denmark and Augsburg. Yeah. Sure. Denmark is around here. Where's Denmark? I should be able to just plop one of these in there, right? And we reduce statewide governing costs by 20%. It's a lot of ducats. So how much is 20% of a state? Can I find out? Governing capacity, way too much. But how do I see? Can I see that on the state screen? Yes. 100 points, oof. So we'd be paying 500 ducats almost for 20 points of governing capacity. Not really feeling it, you know? We could just plop down these things. I assume that governing cost, it's the same as this, right? Yeah. You cost about a fifth. And I'd be building you in the biggest province. I'm gonna try out building one of the courthouses in Ceylon and see how much that does for us. So what did I say? Ooh, we need to maybe deal with our overseas friends. What was I looking for? Right, governing capacity 101.5 in the state. I'm gonna build a courthouse and hopefully remember in 12 months to check back on that. For now, let's check in on those separatists. You're fighting, you're chasing the Confederate Czechians, but you're not fighting them, so that's kind of not great. And you have dealt with the rest, right? You should be moving there soon. So soon what we do is we bring our invasion force north and help our friends. Because the separatists we do not want to have happen. That sounds not particularly smart. So let's bring the support. Try to be fast with it. Question is, do I bring over the rest of my army? Or do I rely on these folks to help? We have 12k against 12k. We have a better general. Not a good one, though. I mean, I suppose I bring these 3k over anyway. But do I wait or do I just go in? We have some time, right? They're not immediately gonna break. Where are we at? Here. You're the Confederate Czechians? Yeah, you're fine. And the Sonorans should be handled? Question mark? Why are you not doing anything though, subject? Do we break Queen Anne? I'm gonna wait for the monthly tick and see if they start moving. They do not. Down goes Crete. It gives us a 100% war score, actually. Oh, because we've been in this war for a long while because we did the Swedish thing. Right. So you're still not going to give me war reps? Suppose no war reps then, right? Yeah, I don't feel like landing here. I'm just going to take some cash. A tiny amount. But an amount nonetheless. Nearly for themselves. Fine. I'm going to come back for the rest of the cash. And then we're gonna wait a day and peace out Crete. But it looks, I mean, maybe no longer being in war will fix these folks' behavior, so... I mean, I guess I'm gonna steal some of your boats. No, I won't. But I tried. Let's peace out. Wait, I can't take... Aha! Okay, so we did look at this earlier. Unfortunately, it doesn't work the way I need it to work. I suspected that we'd have some issues with overseas coring. With coring range. And I think we can see this on the colonial map mode, which is a diplomatic one. Right? No? I never find it economic? Yes. Effective distance here is fine in Granada, but it's no longer fine in Palermo. So we just don't have the range right now to core Crete. Now, how far away are we from a range increase? Aha! Plus 50. Now, economic was it? Plus 50 is not enough, not without a multiplier. I don't think we have a percent multiplier. We might be able to pick one up. Is that worth trying? I feel like it might be worth trying. I'm gonna fire Gödecke von Schwerin here and see whether we get lucky and find a multiplier next month. It means we have to stay in this war for a while, which I don't like. We might get called for pizza, and nobody likes called for pizza. But clearly, we would love to be able to actually take Crete. And right now all I could do would be vassalizing them, right? I could pillage them, but doesn't have anybody. Not for, well, I mean, it does help me, but it doesn't do anything. And we know that vassalization doesn't actually help me with range, so that would more be a matter of spending some time. Or passing some time, I suppose, until we're ready. I don't think there's anybody that can pick up on the way. Like, have a tiny little war against somebody. Grab some place. But I don't see it. Everything is Portuguese or Spanish around here. Genoa would be nice. But we learned that it is in the Empire. I don't think Malta... even ignoring the fact that we just did a peace against the Knights, I don't think Malta would be in range, would it? Economic. No, it's a lot closer. It's very close, in fact. But it's not there. And I don't think somebody like Tunis is worth it. Look at, I mean... Oh, numbers are actually kind of worse. Who brings all the numbers? Is it Timmy? It must be Timmy. Yeah, it's Timmy. So that's a bit of a no. Siena's in the Empire. Luca's not. How about some Italian clay? You're not in the Empire. It's also not Empire territory. It's not, no. Are you in range? Yes. We break off a second Mediterranean war because I don't have the range for the first. Numbers are fine. We have to make our way down there with, I suppose, my Swedish detachment. Saxe-Lauenburg certainly with my Swedes. Right? Yeah. I don't know if this is worth doing. I think I'm going to do a two-pronged approach here. I'm going to try and find myself an advisor and or the tech. Well, needs to be and, right? Or is not enough. Advisor and the tech. Wait. Oh. I mean, I was waiting for these folks to come and backup to be here, but I suppose they decided to take a battle. Oh, we already get called for pizza? Fudge. Do I just take Venice then as a vassal? Integrating Venice is going to be like that. It's going to annoy Polotsk, even when we do. But maybe that's fine. Maybe that's okay. Would I maybe even be able to just do that? No, Corfu certainly also isn't in range, right? Economic, I can never find it. Corfu is not in range. 1st of October though, did we get lucky with the advisor? Where's my button? None buttons. No. Just got more expensive, folks. I'm not looking to spend 500 ducats here just to fire people to pray that we get something better. I don't think any of these missions do anything for us in that regard. I think that's just not a thing. Now Corfu. How much did I say was it? Economic colonial there. 533. That is 58 points away. We get 50 from the tech, is that right? Dang nabbit. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't do anything. Unless I do have a percentage multiplier, I'm forgetting. But since I have a straight up 475, it feels highly unlikely that I do. Now this just says 475 on it, right? Yeah. So no. So options are vassalize Venice, or eat call for pizza for a while and beat up Lucca. And take Lucca itself. And then core it? Yeah, it's going to be way too long. No, we're not going to do that. I'm going to take Venice as a vassal. And then we're going to go and integrate them once we have the coring range. Force your religion, yes please. Don't care about Ragusan trade power. Nobody ever does. Don't care about your money. Yeah, I suppose I'll take it. This will annoy the Ottoman, but shouldn't do it too much because they're not their religion. See, they almost don't care. High level desire on the Venetians, but that's going to be fine once we tell them that we're nice. Force vassalized us. Did we though? Unfortunately, that means that my galley fleet I had down here with the thought of, we just gonna have them raid stuff. It's not gonna work out. So instead we're gonna send them back to, I suppose, privateering the good old channel. Would I? Oh, I would now be able to privateer here. Can't raid, but I can privateer, you say? That is what they're saying, right? Constantinople. I mean, this fleet doesn't add anything, so it doesn't help tons. But I could send my whole privateering fleet down here if I was willing to overthrow Mr. O. Well, overthrow. You know what I mean. I'm gonna try. Unless you look... No, you're nowhere close to being nice to me. So yeah, I'm gonna start privateering here. And I'm gonna try to find out how much money I will make one way or the other. Let's detach those transports. We don't want those. And then the rest of you, I'm going to say privateer here, here. I still want to actually go and crush all these folks, of course. But I think by crush I mean raid. But for now I'm happy to try and find out. Honestly, let's not have you do this right now. I'm gonna wait for November 1st. Check my spoils of war income. 87 ducats? Let's wait another month. That feels like it still has the war not the war operations. The other thing in it. Do I need to take care of anything here? Yeah, you're just not going to take your stuff back, are you? Okay, let's go and help. Honestly, let's just put these three on the boat and go immediately. Timer's probably not insane here. So I'll give you another month. I'll have the admin. I mean, I want the ducats, but I'll have the admin. Now, spoils of war, 17.66. I'm gonna take you. I'll tell you to privateer Constantinople. It'll probably take a moment. How much did I say? 17.66? Now, the travel time is a bit unfortunate because it means that we can't find out particularly quickly whether this worked or not. But eventually we shall. I assume we're making none now. 2.14. I'm making 2.14. What's that all about? Oh, it's you. Is it you? Is it really you? Let's stop you. Just to find out the math. Understand. Okay, 27.25. That's already way bigger than what we made in the north. All right. Folks, privateer. Not Crimea. Constantinople. Now, the Ottoman probably doesn't like that. No, they're not complaining yet. But surely they will be very, very soon. Transport, 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 transport. What do I do with my Cretan army then? You. It's probably faster. Is it faster to do that? It's probably faster to do this. That doesn't work, so let's instead do this. I know what bugged out Queen Anne here. Okay, so these folks are no longer needed down here. Do I still want to consider this war though, maybe? Still want to consider beating up Lucca. In preparation for coring Venice. Assimilating Venice. I don't think I actually need to. Because in the 10 years that we're going to need before we can even start assimilating or integrating, we will have the extra tech, we'll have enough range to core Corfu. And I just assume that if there's one province I can core in the nation I'm assimilating, then I can assimilate them all. I don't know if that's true, but it's what it feels like it should be. So maybe Lucca is not necessary effort-wise. What else then? Don't tell me peace is what's next. Seems like a terrible idea. I don't have a different one right now, so maybe? We cannot... Oh, no, we can. Okay, good, good. Well, if I could click, I could suppress over here. Should I start integrating Polotsk now? How much time is it going to take? Wait, do you have over 50 liberty, sire? Oh. How about your diverting trade? There you go. Oh, it was never Venice that was above. It was Polotsk. After we took Venice, I see. So I could annex you. It will take a heck of a long time. 2 per month. Why 2? What's up with our Diplo reputation? 2 seems wrong. Still overextended, I suppose. Oh, and you have the wrong... I think you get something for like culture or religion or something that makes it easier usually. Well, I guess I'll start. And we'll have to find ways to speed it up. But, oh, we also need to talk to Austria about favors. So much I want to do. Why can I not do that anymore? What just happened? Wasn't I just able to click that button? Am I crazy? Didn't I just click this button? Confused. Very confused. Well, improve relations. And then start assimilating them. Annexing, whatever. You also make me money. I like that this is not even in the list. Change our trade value, not at all? Why? I am privateering these folks and making a lot of money, right? Yeah. More countries. Temoana Toy. I assume that's all over in Oceania. Hello, Mr. Ottoman. Can I have all your money, please? Can I see how much they're collecting still? 9.37 ducats, which they turned into 20, which is impressive, but still. What's cool about this, aside from the fact that they still don't hate us, is that we get to cripple Ottoman income. And crippling Ottoman income means that maybe the empire will start standing a chance against them. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Up here, help out. Do it. All the world brands us monsters. It's still all happening. Good, good, good. Took our subject stuff back. Excellent. And then I suppose I'll ship you down here. And then we'll bring the other folks down there as well for suppression purposes. What's not going to work out very well now is sending or building to this fleet, but we're bigger than we should be anyway. Now the Östergötland here should probably be mothballed. Right. Quest is there mothball it in Creta? No, I'm gonna send it home. Just so I have my heavies in one place. Well, most of my heavies. We still have the ones in America. Oh, you are mercs, so you need your own suppression order. Okay. Feeling kinda alright here. I mean, there's still the chance of an Ottoman war, which I really would like to not have happen, but they really don't mind that I'm privateering them, which is confusing as fudge. But I'll take it. You're taking high. Ooh, ouch. Were you like almost broken? No, you're the Östergötland. I certainly didn't steal you from the Venetians, did I? Spain. I'd rather have them from Portugal, actually. You would give me fleet basing rights? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Neither would you. Well, rip boat. As confusing as that is to me. Why do you break so hard? Bam. Yeah. That was... Oh, are you also taking attrition because you're not next to... No, you're fine. I never understand naval attrition. It's a weird thing. Wait, the pirate threat. What's this one again? Oh, right, England became a great power again. Any reason not to click this button? Yes. Yes, there is. So we're almost capped on mill. We might end up in a point where England is no longer a great power, and then it's kind of blah. But I think we're gonna have to risk that. How's my institution doing in Rügen? No, it's going very well. And Rügen is very big because we have done some plundering. So it's actually... It's gonna be a good step towards embracing. I'm gonna not spend any extra money right now because I would like my... Yes. Well, I would like to have the money to embrace the institution once we need it, and I would like to complete the missions, plural, that requires to have a bunch of money. Because we have a pirate horde here for 3,000 ducats, and we have something else, build a treasury for 2,000 ducats. Both of which would be kind of nice to pick up. Well, I'm saving money up anyway, right? Saving up money, whatever. I should probably consider further overseas. I didn't actually mean to suppress here, did I? I meant to suppress here. Well, but it's not really needed. Okay, fine then. Further overseas expansion. But I wouldn't want it to be in the Mexico region, because we don't want a colonial nation here. Why can I call this then? Because it's near to one of my subjects? Anyway, but we could go for somewhere like Colombia. And the funny thing about Colombia would be that our colonial nation could actually expand, because there's still some land here to colonize. So if we took like Tirona, it's allied to Carib, which is you. Both of you all are on Tech 9. And I could just gobble you up and then feed 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces. Gosh darn it. We'll be one of forming a nation, which can be good. Also kind of bad. Let's see, I think this is still worth doing though. But the other thing that's worth doing is putting a cut in here, because I'm 39 minutes in, oh my lord. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then the section they call the comment section is a good place to start. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.